Tina Cooks More Italian. This is made possible through the generous support of KC's Body Connections Massage Center, connecting body, mind, and spirit. G's Hot Dog Cafe, home of the Chicago Dog. Enterprise Bank, we help create opportunities for your business. Papa John's Pizza, Leominster, Fitchburg, Marlboro, and Worcester. On my last show, we made homemade bread. Today, I'm going to show you some things you can do with it. Today, we're doing panini and things. Stay tuned. Welcome to Tina Cooks More Italian. Today we're going to start out with a nice pumpkin French toast with the cinnamon bread we made. I'm going to start out with 2 eggs. French toast is probably one of my most favorite breakfasts. I like it for lunch, breakfast. Now instead of using milk, I'm going to use pumpkin eggnog, which is going to give it a little bit of a nice holiday taste. Okay, I'm going to shake in some cinnamon and sugar. I'll use about a teaspoon of sugar and a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, I'm going to use it all. And I'm going to shake in a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, just like that. And I'm going to add maybe a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to drizzle some vanilla in there. That'll pick up the French toast. And we're going to beat this up. Okay, now that's our egg mixture. Now we're going to cut into this nice bread. I'm going to go for the center because I want some nice pieces of bread. You can see how it's all nice and cinnamony. I'm cutting them fairly thick, about a ½ inch or so. I'm going to make 4. Okay, now we're going to come over to the stove and we're going to cook these up. Okay, so I have my pumpkin eggnog mixture with my eggs. The griddle is getting nice and hot. And I'm going to put a little bit of butter down, like this. Yeah. You don't want this scorching hot because the bread is going to absorb a lot of the egg mixture, and I don't like raw middles on my toast. I like them cooked through. Okay, now here we got a nice cinnamon bread. Came out so good. You can smell the orange in there. It's wonderful stuff. And just press that down like that. I'm going to put these breads right here. Let it get some of that eggnog in there. Okay, and then we're going to put it right on the grill like that. Oh yeah. Oops, I'm making a mess as usual. Okay. Oopsie, this one's falling apart. It's alright, the eggs will put it back together. The cinnamon is just, you can smell the cinnamon and the pumpkin cooking. I love cinnamon and pumpkin. It's probably my favorite thing. Just make sure you let that soak in a little bit so that they're nice and coated with that eggnog mixture. Okay. Got one more piece of bread. I think I'm going to cut one more slice while these are cooking. Because why waste the batter? Plus I got room on my grill. So we're going to do 6 pieces. Now, if I don't eat all of these, what I'll do is I'll wrap them in plastic and put them in the freezer. Because you can always either microwave them or put them in a toaster oven, and they come out really good too. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just put a little bit of this on the top of each. Make sure it soaks in there nice and good. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Great, now I gotta get a spatula so we can flip. All right, let's check. Oh yeah, those are coming out good. Nice, nice. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, nice and golden brown. Beautiful. Gonna give those a few more minutes because they're in the middle. Sometimes the ones in the middle take a little bit longer because there's no direct heat under them. I'm gonna let those just cook up. Oh, these smell great. They smell wonderful. Let's see how if these are ready. Yep, they're getting there. Alrighty. Oh, beautiful. We're just going to let them cook just like this. Go. Now, usually around the holiday, I like to make French toast for breakfast or pancakes. Now, with the new eggnogs they're coming out with, they have the regular eggnog, they have a vanilla eggnog, gingerbread, pumpkin, cinnamon. Last weekend we came home, I had the pumpkin eggnog. I took the instant pancake mix, mixed it up with the pumpkin eggnog, put a little bit of pumpkin pie spice. They made the best pumpkin pancakes you can't imagine. I do the same thing with French toast. Take cinnamon bread. You can use the cinnamon eggnog. You can use the gingerbread eggnog. They just make really good French toast and pancakes. Keep that in mind for a holiday breakfast. Okay, now these in the back are great. We're going to take these off, line them up like this. Oh, beautiful. Okay, and we have pumpkin, cinnamon, French toast. This is thing one. Butter on them, Carl. Okay, we'll let this butter melt on them. And our next dish is going to be grilled chicken and olive bread paninis. This is my boy Adam. He's going to try the pumpkin French toast. Is that good? Mm. Can you taste the pumpkin?
You can, it's very good.
I made that bread. That's my cinnamon bread. Lovely. This is why I cook. See how happy this boy is? Okay, now we're going to do grilled chicken on olive bread, panini style. The first thing I did was I sliced up my chicken, make some nice thick, thin slices, and I marinated it in a nice Italian dressing and a little bit of garlic. Oh, wait, I'm messing up, Carl. Gotta do this. We don't want our chicken to stick, so we're gonna spray that on there, and then we're gonna put our chicken in there, just like that. You want a nice hot pan, you wanna hear that sizzle, so that it gets the grill marks. Awesome. Okay. Excellento. Okay, now while that's cooking, I'm going to slice up my olive bread, and I'm going to slice it on an angle, in a long angle, so that we get a good piece of bread. See how the olives are in there? They look delicious, these olives. Great. These are Kalamata olives. I found them, you want them pitted, you don't want them to have pits, because that won't be good in your sandwich. All right, let's see, I'll do one more big piece. Nice long piece like that. Okay. I'm going to match them up so that they about the same size, like that. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do while my chicken is cooking is I want to take a knife, and this is brie cheese, and I love this cheese. We're going to cut a piece, and we're going to put it across the panini like that. Like so. There we go. One more. There we go. Now we're going to check out our grilled chicken. See how we're doing here. I'm going to use my panini weight to weight that down so that it cooks a little quicker. There we go. All right. Now this is my panini pan. This can also be used for a panini pan. It's an excellent, I do a lot of my bruschetta in there when I have the holidays because you fit more in there. But I got this because it's a nice little panini pan. It fits just 2 sandwiches or 3 sandwiches, perfect. So while I'm waiting for that chicken, I'm going to put this pan on, but I'm going to put it on a medium-low heat because I don't want my sandwiches to burn. And you want your paninis to cook a few minutes. You want everything to melt and you want them to cook. So you want it, you know, hot, but not scorching hot. Okay, I'm just going to check this chicken one more time. This piece isn't quite ready, but the other 2 are. So I'm going to give this a few more minutes, and then we're going to start our sandwiches. What I wanted to say about these panini pans is you can go and buy a nice big one if you want to spend the money. But even before I had the grill pans, it's kind of like grilling a sandwich. I've even used a regular frying pan to do them. You just need a little weight on them so that they get all nice and warm and toasty. Okay, now when I do the panini, which we're going to do in a few minutes, I'm going to shut this off and move this toward the back. You're going to want to oil your pan. You don't butter your bread. You don't spray this. You just put a little oil on it and you put your bread on it. So we'll take this over here. Like this. I'm going to need this off because I need it to weight down my bread, and I'm also going to wipe off this moisture because I don't want the wetness on the bread. Okay, now we are going to take a knife and a fork, and I'm going to take the grilled chicken and I'm going to cut it like this on an angle. I like to make sure it's done too, okay? And we're going to put this on the bread, just like this. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't know, I'm just salivating. It looks so good. Put this little piece here too. There we go. Now, for the panini pot, take a little bit of olive oil and you brush it on here. You want to make sure this pan is good and hot. See how the oil is coming to the top? Now we're going to take the cheese and the grilled chicken and we're going to do this. And we're going to put this one here. Okay? And we're going to do this. And we're going to put this one here. This is a really tall panini. I have to put some weight behind it, I think. There we go. Right there. Now we're going to take our weight. We're going to put it right on the top and we're going to push it down a little bit. Now, like I said, we want these to cook on a medium heat because we want them to melt through. They are going to take a few minutes, so we're going to take a few minutes and cook these up. Okay, so now we're going to flip our panini. Okay, so we're going to do this carefully so we don't burn ourselves, because what I like to do with each panini is re-oil the bottom of the pan. Ooh, nice. Let's see how this one is. You have to re-oil so that you get another coating of oil. Because the bread, believe it or not, pulls it in. That's what makes it nice and golden brown, is the oil. Okay. You actually can smell the Kalamata olives like cooking. It's so nice and fragrant. All right, we're gonna weight this down. That was a good 3-4 minutes that we had that bread on. So now we're gonna go another 3 minutes on this side. But make sure you check them so you don't burn them, because I've got my heat adjusted and I do check them from time to time. We'll let these finish and then we'll plate them up. Okay, now we're ready for our grilled chicken with olive bread and brie cheese. Paninis. That isn't a mouthful, I don't know what is. Oh yeah. Cut them right down the middle. Like that. See how nice? You can hear how crispy they are. Woo! Bottom of that's hot. Sometimes I do dumb things like grab hot things without realizing it. That happens, so be careful when you're cooking. Alrighty. Cut them on an angle like that. Oh yeah, nice and pretty. Oops. Burning your fingers, Christina. I'm gonna open them up so you can see the chicken and the brie cheese. And the olives. Oh yeah, nice, pretty. Look at that. Here. This is really hot. I'm gonna try a little bite. Ready? I can tell it's hot. Oh, it's not good. Next up, bacon cheeseburgers on wheat bread. Our third and last sandwich, or thing, is going to be a cheeseburger on wheat bread, and I'm going to make it in a club style, three layers. But Carl wants his on the white Italian. So what I'm doing is I'm just, believe it or not, microwaving some bacon. I'm going to put it in for another few minutes, rather than dirty another frying pan. Comes out pretty good. Just put it in a dish. Goes about 4 minutes and it's cooked. And we're going to just put on our cheeseburgers on here. And we're going to get some seasoning. Going to use some salt. And I'm going to bring this over to the stove. Put it on. Because we're just going to grill those hamburgers up. Going to get some seasoning. I love to put granulated garlic on my hamburgers. Makes it taste good. I love garlic. I like to have a little bit of a flavor of garlic on there. And we're going to use some, my little cart over here is kind of full, some pepper. And we're going to let these cook up. Okay. And while they're cooking, and they're going to take a minute, I'm going to use my handy dandy press. Get them going. And there we go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next, over here, is I'm going to slice my wheat bread. I don't like the coulis, so I don't eat the coulis. I don't like it. I'm not eating it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's the wheat bread. Now, Carl, how big do you want your Italian bread?
About 6 inches.
This?
Yep.
Do you want the coulis?
Sure.
Okay. We're just going to cut Carl's in half because... Do you want lettuce and tomatoes? Mayonnaise?
Sure.
All right. Okay, my cheeseburgers sound like they're ripping. And the bacon. Let's check the bacon. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna let it go just a couple more minutes. I'm gonna leave it in another minute or 2. Actually, this paper towel looks like it's burning, so we're gonna get rid of that one. We'll put on a nice new one up there. There we go. Oh yeah, they're going. Okay, so we're gonna let those cook. We're gonna let the bacon cook. I'm gonna get my cheese and my lettuce and my tomatoes and mayonnaise. Alrighty. Boy, that refrigerator, I'll tell you, it's a trip. It's not nice and clean like the Food Network's refrigerator. I got all my stuff in there. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Get rid of some of these crumbs. I'm going to move this to this. Push this aside. Okay. Let's check our hamburgers. I need another spatula. Thank God I got multi-spatulas. Oh yeah, beautiful. You know, let those go. See how nice and pretty they're coming? Got nice grill marks. We're going to check the bacon. Woohoo, hot. Oh, that's pretty. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Now what I'm going to do with this bacon, because I don't want the grease, so I'm going to double up some paper towels, take them from there to here, just like that, and let them drain. Excellent. Get rid of that. Bring the bacon over here, just like that. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get a knife, spatula. We're going to put a little bit of mayonnaise on Carl's, like this. Okay. And then I'm not really a mayonnaise eater, so I'm going to go very light. There we go. Now I'm going to get my next little knife tool, and I'm going to peel off that sticker, and I'm going to wash this tomato because I like to wash my tomatoes. Okay, there we go. You moving with me?
Hardly worth the trip.
I know, I said action cam. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to slice my tomato. I like them kind of thin. That way you can have a nice thin layer of tomato, nice thin layer of lettuce. Works out good. Do you want tomatoes? Okay. They're nice and thin, Carl, I promise. Now I'm going to do my tomatoes on my second layer, because the first layer is going to be for the cheeseburger. Oh, those cheeseburgers sound like they're going to town, huh? Yeah, they sure are. Excellent. Now, there's a big thing, and when you go into a restaurant, it's a Massachusetts law that you have to have your hamburger medium well, not pink anymore because of E. coli. So when you're working at home with hamburger or whatever, make sure you're safe, you keep your stuff clean, make sure you cook your hamburger good. Okay, and then we're going to do the lettuce. Gotcha. I got this thing wrapped up really good. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yeah. I don't like using the outer leaves. Get rid of them. You don't have to get rid of them, but I do. For a sandwich, I want the inner tender leaves. I'm going to give Carl a nice piece of lettuce, like that. And me a nice piece of lettuce. I want 2 pieces of lettuce, because I like lettuce. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put cheese on our cheeseburgers. Okay? Put that in the sink. And we're going to top these babies with some cheese. There we go. Okay. Now we're just going to let that cheese melt all over the place. Just like that. Okay? I feel like we're in Kitchen Stadium the way they're running around. Want to watch on the Food Network? Now we're going to put our bacon on the top here. Like this. And then I'm going to put my bacon over here, like this. Okay? Then I'm gonna put my top on here. Oops, wait. I'm having problems with my lettuce. It's not cooperating. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'm gonna put my top on there like that. Get rid of this bacon mess. Okay, we're getting there, Carl. Almost. Just waiting for the cheeseburgers. We're gonna go over and check them. Make sure they're not raw in the middle. I don't believe they are. All right, now Carl's I'm gonna cut right in half. Because he has a, oh, there, a little bit more. A little bit more. They're too pink for me. That commercial, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I love watching cheeseburgers cook. They smell so good. They're pretty basic. And what's Italian about this cheeseburger? The garlic. The garlic seasoning is what makes this cheeseburger Italian. You could put peppers and onions on it too, but we didn't plan that out today. Now we're gonna go back over to the grinders and we're gonna put Carl's halves in here like this because he wants the white stick bread. It'll stay on there. And then mine goes right over there like that. Now let me get this in the sink. I don't want to burn myself and I need a bigger knife. Okay, so now, this is how we do the club. Cut right through everything, just like that. Now, oh, I'm gonna need my toothpicks. Let me run and get some toothpicks. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I used to have fancy toothpicks, but I don't know what happened to them, so we have to use regular ones. All righty, turkey club. Cheeseburger club. I'm thinking of Thanksgiving. Okay, and here we go. Here's Carl's. We're gonna cut his in half too. And this is thing number 3. Yeah, let's do it this way so you can see. Cheeseburger club and Carl's. Cheeseburger. All right. Let's go try these sandwiches.
Boy, these burgers look good.
All right, so which one? Why don't you try your Italian one there with the cheeseburger?
Okay.
Okay, so now that we made our homemade bread in the last show and we've shown you what to do with it, make some bread and enjoy some panini and things. Have a good night. Thank you for watching Tina Cooks More Italian. How's your cheeseburger, honey?
Really good.
Okay. Me personally, I'm partial to these little olive things with chicken. Yeah. It came out really good. I love brie cheese.
Really?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you're dropping Kalamata olives.
It's good. Here, try it. Hi, on my lap. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Adam's coming in. Today, we're going to do panini and things. Stay tuned. No? Oh. All right. On my last show, we made homemade bread. Today, I'm going to show you some things you can do with it. We're doing, I can't do this way. That commercial, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, 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 we ready? Okay, 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 we ready?